That wind behind you just tasseling the flag ever so slightly.
Yeah, just a slight breeze this morning is actually helping to limit fog from developing. Another reason why we're not seeing fog this morning here in Corpus Christi is because our temperature is at 69 degrees, but our dew point temperature is at 68. So our temperature and our dew point temperature are not the same number. Fog can't develop. On top of that, it'll be hard for the fog to develop because the wind at the moment is at about 10 miles per hour. And in fact, most of us this morning are seeing winds of about 5 to 10 miles per hour as well. But of course, we know it's going to get breezy this afternoon with our winds gradually picking up around 15 to 20 miles per hour this afternoon. Though we are still going to be watching the potential for some fog to try to develop. Right now, Alice, you are dealing with a quarter-mile visibility. Everyone else looking okay in terms of visibilities, but we'll continue to watch this throughout the morning. Overall, though, not a bad start. Definitely warm. Temperatures are in the 60s and 70s early, and then this afternoon, we're going to be in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Mid-90s for our inland locations, brush country spots. With our winds today out of the southeast, at times those winds can gust around 30 miles per hour. So this morning, starting off with some clouds around, we'll have partly cloudy conditions this afternoon. At times, just like yesterday, a little bit more cloud cover than sunshine. It'll stay breezy, and our highs will reach the mid-80s here in Corpus. 70s along our coast, 90s inland. If you are going for a round of golf today because it's going to be a bit gusty, maybe you want to opt for the early morning round before those winds really start to gust this afternoon and early evening. Tomorrow, those winds will still be breezy. Same thing though, gusts around 30 miles per hour. Temperatures reaching the 70s, 80s, and the 90s. But there are some changes on the way with high pressure in place today, tomorrow, Friday. We're still going to stay warm, breezy, and dry. But Friday night into Saturday morning, there's a weak front that slides through. There may be a couple of pop-up showers in North Texas and Central Texas, but here in the coastal bend in South Texas, we're not looking at big rain chances with the arrival of this cold front. Unfortunately, although some models are trying to squeeze out a little bit of precipitation, but not enough to give us any sort of drought-busting rainfall. I do think for the most part, though, this is going to be a dry front, and it's going to help knock our temperatures down from the middle 80s Friday down to about 82 degrees on Saturday. And on top of that, our humidity levels will be lower as well. So over the next 3 days, we're at that humid category. If you noticed it yesterday, that's how it's going to be over the next couple of days. However, on Saturday, we're dropping down to that comfortable category. And I think Saturday afternoon is going to be wonderful. It'll be a bit breezy. It'll be comfortable. But look at these temperatures pretty much all across the board, low and middle 80s, and pretty chilly right along our coastline with temperatures into the low 70s. Looking at your 7-day forecast, just lots of sunshine, but we do have the potential for maybe a stray shower on Tuesday. Confidence, though, is very low that we'll have a lot of rainfall across the area. Overall, though, not a bad forecast for you. Cooler this weekend, then starting to warm it up again next week.